we were talking about this the other day. Just because I went into a rabbit hole with Dr. Justin Barrett, I believe his name is. And he was talking about, he was kind of one of the people who was saying that social media is doing bad things to kids and they don't get to develop and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I was kind of reading that. And then it started talking about dating. It was talking about the difference between the text world, the social media exchange, and all that, and in real life. And it was brilliant because it made me understand why I'm not succeeding at dating. And I told Meredith in confidence. And as we know,
why you laughing?
As we know, she'll run it in your face when you tell her something in confidence. I told her that I have realized that I don't like to talk to people in real life.
Orlando has a problem.
Like I can have the best relationship with you if we're just DMing. Because and the doctor explained it. The doctor said when you have you don't have any guessing game in social media. You have likes where they put a smiley face and hearts. You have like emojis that show they're not so there's no figuring out how they are feeling about something you said.
Yeah.
But the communication is key. This is one I love, is because you write somebody and then they see what you wrote and they'll hit reply and it'll reply directly to what you said.
Right.
The kids and the people who are out there dating in real life now don't pick up the social cues because of social media. Social media now makes everybody basically awkward.
Okay.
Like when you
Basic.
like when I meet somebody and I they DM you, say, hey, I love your show, and I'm like, oh, cool. And they're like, hey, you want to go out and do this? And I'm like, well, and then we back and forth. That's the best conversation you could have.
Yeah, but you have to also realize behind social media, and if you have that, like not even just that, texting as well. You have more time to come up with an answer.
Witty,
and it's witty and all that. Yes.
So you're really personality catfishing, because a lot of the times too, a lot of people are asking their friends what they should say to another person.
Or ChatGPT.
Or they just got time.
Or
They just got
For real.
time to respond because they get to read and reread what you said, and they send you back the perfect answer. Then you meet them. And you like, damn, they got nothing.
Yeah.
Like like you would rather go home, say, hey, let's cancel the date. Go home.
And let me
I'll text you. because you get it's so true. Like I've had people who I thought they were witty and brilliant and happy and funny. And I'm like, I can't wait to take this person out. And you take them out and you sit there and you're like, they ain't got nothing to say.
Going on.
Because a lot of people have social anxiety to where when they're actually in front of a person, they just cripple. They just don't know how to react.
We can't be with people like that with what we do for a living.
They don't know how to react.
No offense to anybody, but
because we're talkers.
Exactly.
We are conversationalists.
We got the gift of gab.
Right.
A lot of the time.
And so,
Correct.
I mean,
I had to break up with a guy because of that. It was just even going out to events or anything like that. He would be like in the corner or like really socially awkward. I was like, oh, this is definitely not going to work out.
But I mean, you could be shy, but it's just but it made so much sense. He's like, people who are being raised in social media. This is why they say you shouldn't have them so young in social media, because that shuts down their ability to have social cues, to be able to pick up what somebody's putting down or whatever. They just don't understand the communicative part of communicating. They need it very blatantly in front of them, like the clarity of social media. I like this. I don't like this. This gets a smiley face. This gets a thumbs down. Like they don't have to interpret anything.
Yeah.
But us who didn't grow up in it are used to looking at somebody when they say something that might change what we wanted to say, because we're altering what we're saying based off of, hey, I'm listening to you. I'm now altering what I'm saying. Instead of those people doing it that way, these super nerds out here who are out here just in the phone world because they're all about they're behind the phone. They're like they're text warriors. Those people who are behind there aren't learning how to like shift. So when they go for a job interview or they go chat with you or they behind the counter at the restaurant you pop up at and you say, hey, I was wondering, can I do this? And they just look at you.
Oh God, I just dealt with that.
They just stare at you because they're like, I wasn't expecting to talk to you.
Oh
like God. They don't know how to handle you. So it's like that with dating. I would rather text somebody and
That's
keep
not
it there.
good. That's not healthy.
But I get you at your best.
No, but now
we communicate.
That's low.
Great.
That bar is very, very low. Then just texting, because almost anybody can do that.
And when you meet them, it's the same thing like catfishing.
I don't want them.
And then when you meet them,
I don't want them.
It's a totally different person. It's not the same person that's behind the text.
I don't know this for a fact, Rich, but I'm guessing that this isn't like a one-time thing that Orlando has had to deal with this.
No, it's a lot. It's a lot of them.
Unfortunately, yeah. You didn't tell me how many times, but I'm just saying it sounds like
it's a lot of them. I get a person to DM me, and I'm like, wow, this person is on theirs. And then I'm like, yo, this is cool. And then after like a month, you're like, man, I need to meet him.
Yeah.
And then like you meet him a month later, and it's like, where did the other person go?
See, that's why I've never done dating apps. Dating apps or anything on the like on an app or a website that you find people, because a lot of the times those are they're just going to put the highlights. They don't even put pictures up of themselves, let alone like when people are in front of people and actually have somebody directly in front of them.
Yeah.
Like it's just something just happens where somebody just shuts down. They don't have the same mental capabilities that they do if they're hiding behind a screen.
This person says out of the 561 says, we just hired some interns right out of college.
Ooh.
I work in an engineering firm, and they do this thing where you talk to them and they stare at you, and it's the creepiest thing.
Yes. So I walked into an establishment a couple of days ago, and I wasn't greeted. They were just staring at me, and I was like, I'm here to see this person.
Well, they were probably staring because
No. It was three women. Young women, like Gen Z. And they were all very lovely after they started talking, but it was weird. It was strange for a little bit. I was like, oh my God, I just experienced my first like Gen Z stare, and I always hear about it. But I have a question for you when it comes to dating. How long until you realize that the personality and the texting doesn't match? Like when
it's after you meet them in person.
Yeah, but how long on the date? Like, is it
that's quick.
Oh,
you
no,
find out real quick.
It probably when you first like, okay, so if I don't pick you up and we meet at the restaurant, everything's cool, or at the bar, everything's cool and it's more at dinners because that's more conversational. At a club, you got all kind of people popping in. Hey, what up, dog? Take a picture. That's that energy up. But if you're just, now, hey, we've had some great conversations on DM or we've had some great conversations in text. It's like, so now let's take it up a notch. And you sitting there and there's nothing. You like, damn, maybe if I just go out in the parking lot and then just text them.
Yeah.
Like I'll take my plate out into the car and then just
sense.
text them and we'll have us a great exchange. And it happens a lot.
How many times have you like started texting somebody and then they hit you with like the sexy stuff? They're like, "Oh yeah, when I see you, I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do that."
Okay.
And then when you
I didn't get my mama wanna yet.
No. But how many times? So many times I've spoken to girls over text, and then they talk this game up like, "Oh yeah, when I see you, I'm gonna turn you out.
And they never
I'm gonna
even
do this."
Oh, and then they don't have that energy when they show up.
And then when you see them, they're just like.
Nervous.
Yeah.
And then the whole day nothing happens, and then at the end of the day when they're home, they text you and they're just like, I wanted to do this, but this I was too
later for
scared.
that. You wanted a free meal.
I was too scared.
You wanted a free meal. Enjoy those Cheddar Bay biscuits.
All the time, dude. It's catfishing.
Yeah, sometimes we get nervous, but I will say guys do this to ladies all the time. It's like, I'm gonna lay it down. You've never had anything like this before. Blah blah blah.
Gotta get that mama wanna.
Yeah, that was not that great.
Hey.
You like, excuse me, but my mama wanna didn't show up,
right.
So I can't really put it down like I had said that I was gonna put it down. Brittany just texted us and said, Orlando, you're right. I talk to people for a while before I want to meet them. Dating these days definitely is hardcore work. Thank goodness I'm done. Yeah, if you can make it out of it, that's great.
Yeah.
They're catfishing you with ChatGPT, somebody
No,
just
I've
said.
seen this happen before. People just go back and forth between ChatGPT because they don't know how to respond.
Okay, so this is going to sound really, really dumb, but we're used to saying dumb things out loud here. So you know what is the most, not a turn on, but maybe when somebody is writing you back and you see the bubbles, like where they're writing and they're thinking. And I'm like, give it to me. Like, yeah, think
That's
about
a
it. Think
dopamine
about
hit.
it. Yeah. Think about it. Because I just want a good answer. Because that keeps the conversation going and thriving. And so it's like, man, it's like if a person just doesn't say anything and they just hit you back, that's ChatGPT. Because they went and got an answer and then they threw it up there. But if you see that bubble going,
and they're taking time and thinking it
and they're
out.
like, oh yeah, they're writing something back, man.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, we in a good exchange. Yeah. That's where you want. And then when you take them out and you still get that energy, that's awesome. Or you FaceTime them or snap them or whatever, and you start having a face-to-face conversation, and they can still hold that same energy. That's usually the one that you want to try and spend some time with. I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is. But after I get this Mama Wanna, that's a game.
Those are the genuine ones. Those are the genuine ones. But again, like a lot of people out here are hiding behind screens. Not just in the dating world, just with society as a whole. Like people that just play video games all the time and they talk to people on the internet and never leave their house.
I could never do
And then they
like
try to meet up with that person and then they're just like, oh, you're totally different.
Let's see here. 813 says, Orlando, stop it. Soon you'll have a woman robot.
He would.
Wait, now I don't want a woman robot. I want somebody.
Did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I did. When did I ever say that?
I didn't
say I want. I said I don't even trust the robot thing. I mean, that whole AI robot thing. I was like, I remember I said the Will Smith iRobot. I was like, yo, this is the reason why he was running around shooting robots in the face. Because it's like, yo, you can't trust them like that. I don't want a robot. I want somebody who actually has things to say.
Do you think your expectations are a little bit too high?
Yep.
Not even a question.
Absolutely.
You didn't even question it.
Absolutely. Because honestly, I've been duped all the time. I mean, you can't just be cute and jobless. I've done that. I don't want no parts of that. Right. You can't be good looking and hiding you if you ain't got no morals. Like, you know, so I'm very high.
Okay, so wait, go back. Where is the conversational part on the list? Is that number one now? Or is hot is number one? Job is
hot ain't number one. Conversation is probably what gets you in the door. Because if you don't have anything to say but like what you doing or blah 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 whatever, then I mean that's not because that's gonna get old.
Yeah.
Talk at the job interview. If you want the job and that dude's gonna hire you, he wants to hear what you gonna say.
Get my attention.
Hey, sir. Well, do you have any questions? No, I ain't got no questions. No, you're supposed to have some questions. Like, hey, what does success look like for you in the first 90 days? What could I do to do better than the last person did? Have some questions for the interviewer,
for sure,
so you can get the job. Guess what? I'm the interviewer. Have something to say, and then you can get this Mama One. Excuse me, ma'am. All you.
Y'all gotta stop doing the Superman.
Have you something to say? That's all.
Thank you for watching this video. If you want to support, like, share, subscribe.